Entering Accessibility tab menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to the servers.
Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. The season reaches a conclusion with the showdown we have for you in the Liberty Bowl. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Powell, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Elko before the game. This is a big game for bragging rights, guys. As you know, both the SEC and the Big 12 try to tout that they are the most physical conference in college football. Well, today in this bowl game, they will get a chance to prove it. Both coaches told me they want to come out and run the ball. Teams are fired up and motivated as they take the field. I'll keep you posted on the vibe here on the sideline. Guys?
All right, Holly. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas A&M's offense has the ball first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season right.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game. And this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
Reed rushes on. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Oh, pressure's coming. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it along the sideline. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You've got to accomplish the mission.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Making the adjustment. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Got out of trouble and throws. And he gets rid of it.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So Oklahoma State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. Looking for a crease, it's Hawkins. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this offense comes up 1st down, tries to run the football, no answer. 2nd down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Making his first move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. From the gun, it's Owens. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's Reed to throw. Still looking to his right. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Moves the pocket. It's Reed. Moving to his left. Out wide left, it's Owens. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down. And dude chose to run out of bounds.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Owens.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Changing the routes with his receiver. Throwing Reed. Look out. He'll throw it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll give it on the counter. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
The counter play is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
Finds his big tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking for a crease. There's a little room there. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Finds his target. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to run, it's Hawkins. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Burrowing for yardage. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Reed. Under pressure. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting. That ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Stepping to the right. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move, it's Hawkins. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They give it back to him. He locked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. Quick step and go. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field? On display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Aggie!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the run, it's Hawkins. Oh, he's got some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Sells the run, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Hawkins. At the 20, he's got space. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Reed. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want him to be physical.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw, it's Reed. Rolls right. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Drops back on 1st down. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Here's Reed to throw. Here comes the heat. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Now back to your game inside Liberty Stadium. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Aggies head coach at the half. This team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback changing the play. Throwing Reed. Still looking. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Reed on the play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Hits the accelerator to the right. Pistols firing. Touchdown Cowboys. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Reed. Left side is Owens. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Escapes the pressure going right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Reed. Move to his right. The throw. Right side, it's Owens. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
2nd down, gonna throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's changing the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Reed. Fires on the move. Out wide right, it's Horton. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Reed to the air again. Out wide left, it's Owens. At the 35, he's loose. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Here's Reed to throw. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Reed. Buying time to his right. Right side, it's Owens. Turning it on. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Throwing Reed. Left side is Owens. He gets it in there again, scored the touchdown, got the 2. He's doing his part to mount the comeback. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hawkins. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Fresh center downs going to the air. Between the hashes, it's Young. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Cuts it upfield. It's Hawkins. They were all over it.
Gotta love the way the defense is playing here on this drive. Down in the game in the 4th quarter. They're expecting run, and they're getting stops these last 2 snaps. If they can get a big play here, they've got an opportunity to get off the field and probably get pretty good field position to put their offense in a position to maybe go score.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Soft spot in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Short pass. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like By this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different. He's
out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. They'll take the penalty and move them back. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Reed. Still looking to his right. Out wide right, it's Owens. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
To the air, it's Reed. Buying a little time to his left. On the run, fires downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gets rid of it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They want that clock to run. Driven back. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Turns it upfield. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Keeping his eyes downfield. Here's a throw downfield late. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Just feeds the running back. Breaks into the open. The 40. They make the stop, but not before he gets the first down, and that should be enough to bring home a bowl trophy.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game. And Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need one first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well,